Oh my god, yes! Yes, that was good. That was good. It's Sunday or Tuesday, September 9th, 2025. Some getting to the point things. If I'm stuck ruminating in my apartment, maybe watching these videos will be that distraction that is productive while I'm in a spiral, but I'm still watching myself perform. And to have a useful dialogue when that performance commenter bites back, when something really good is happening but doesn't feel super like we're doing something awesome every day, every morning. And this morning I felt a lot more of a self-consciousness to perform, and that dialogue threw me off guard, and it did take away energy to really enjoy myself in comparison to the last 4-5 days ago now. And going in with practice, a student practicing, and if one dribbling session doesn't feel as enthralling as the previous days, it's okay. I still got out and I tried it. I'm learning about myself. The misses that happen, they're going to accumulate, and then I'm going to know how to do better. That's the secret sauce to everything. Inside I heard I missed, and that was the first time, honestly, in the months that I've been trying to do things. That was the first time I heard an inner dialogue, concerned about missing, concerned about looking like a fool, concerned about not looking good, and that hasn't been the case at all last week. So, I'm trying to understand nerves, and this morning, a lot back and forth, and a really beautiful moment yesterday where it's like for a moment, a firefly passed by going, hey, I have no brain, you're just reasoning with something that's not there. And it was the voices, that I've gotten used to and dodging every single time. And that gave me a big relief this morning and last night. I was actually able to really calm down and try to enjoy the present, and the present being, what I tell myself, the ultimate laziness. I only care about this moment. I don't give a shit about everything else. I don't care. And actually feeling no whiplash from that last night when I said that. It's like, no, I choose to be here. I am Maureen Good. And my obstacle that I'm facing is how I sound, because this is the first time I've realistically spoken from a more stable point of view and from a uncertain point of view, where I'm not sure why when I speak sometimes, or when I react, something in me rewinds time and I'm back to being a little kid, that hyperness and the absence of moving slow, which, Dagan is that role model for, is to move slow, to witness, to sit with myself. And I wonder, along the way I've described this part of me feeling like a sociopathic thing that just doesn't want to do anything. It's not including itself in the conversation. And I think that might be that underdescribed nerves. that burnout where it's difficult to understand, it's difficult to feel safe. Even with my best intent, I haven't accumulated enough moments where I can relax, I can enjoy, and I can feel happy. And I think there needs to be an understanding on my part too. I'm not always aware of how to think, how to react, how to have that next thing to say it's going to be okay without me actually going, since when? Since when has anything been okay? And I'm putting words on top of that right now. Because I don't want to speak for something I haven't fully sat with myself. And I really value the moments the part of me is able to speak off script. Recognize every situation here and notice, Maureen would be very angry and determined, incredibly determined. And that part of me still recognized healing needs to happen. It wasn't rushing in like a bull going, fuck this. It was more wizened. And I'm trying to learn how to speak to when I feel insecure, because I'm afraid of representing a willpower and a drive without that bite to it. Writing, the part of me that is able to feel and reach for those words that feel safe to hear, feel like home. And I'm trying to witness myself too. The amount of perspective hopping and where I settle myself, and to not be afraid of myself, because it is a journey of many parts trying to find each other, trying to witness each other's shapes. And that's kind of how it all happened, was noticing a shape was missing. And that was the shape of Maureen, the shape of Nicodemus Andrews, the shape of Dagan, and the names. And that was a really big thing yesterday. That part that me noticed. Our names haven't been said clearly. Nicodemus Andrews especially. Barely hear my name in a way that clicks. And Dagan's name is used inappropriately. I'm really here trying to witness it's collective moments that put together a sum. Because in a moment I might hear something Dagan would encourage me in. The next moment it's rushed. And that's kind of where that invisible hurricane I'm trying to track. And as of, right now, I've been trying to practice a balance of when was the last time I felt pretty able to sit down and write with myself and go through the list of grief I had, or at least leave a breadcrumb from grief to have a place so when future me is confused and they see that, it'll make sense. It's the mirror. In a way, we're mirrors, trying to show you, what happened. And that steady streamline, the continuity, the clarity of mind, the sound of mind. emotions, the body aging, fitting in the center when we're all in the same room and working together is gonna happen. And I get distracted chronically. I think that's a good way to summarize it. I get distracted by sounds in my head all the time. It drains my focus. And I am trying to, as I speak, it's almost, what else have I learned along the way? I have to critically think about this. And when I try to announce that, I seem to forget because I was in the tip of my tongue a moment ago. Well, right now I can move on to another subject. False beliefs really concern me. And the fact that I might have been born stupid. I wasn't. I was in survival mode my entire life. And I was able to actually catch a glimpse of myself in 2023 and even earlier this year. And math class, going to Douglas College, has been that thing that's been keeping me together, and I arrive at this crossroads of what if I don't take it and save it for later. I'm really sad about that. Anyway, trying to practice not to corner myself and always leave room for it's going to be okay regardless of what you choose. And the fucking problem with emotions is they're valid. That's where it sucks. I have more than one emotion. I know when you're not in the greatest place and you're here, the acronym HALT. Don't make any big decisions when you're hungry, angry, lonely,